Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be doing some more vlog style content. We're going to be doing kind of a reptile room organization type thing. As you know, there's a lot of a mess kind of around here. Not too bad, to be honest, but definitely could be a lot more organized. And we're going to just get some bins and kind of, make it a little bit neat and kind of make it more presentable. But we'll be getting more to the information style content in a little bit. Haven't had much time to plan in the last week or so they're all in the planning stages right now, but we'll get back to that soon. Also, before we get started, make sure to check out the Cam Kennan Army channel and Cam Kennan himself. We are now a partner channel with them. And we're probably going to have a video of ours uploaded to the Cam Kennan Army channel. That's going to be a little bit of fun, so keep an eye on that. Alright, let's get to it.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below on the right-hand side, this is my right, this is the left, and to ring that bell notification to, notify you when John posts a video.
Alright, this is just cringy. Alright, so what do you think? How should we separate this? We have a lot of lights, a lot of domes.
I think that the fixtures should be in like a bigger box because you have like all of these fixtures all over the place. Like these are, well actually there's only like, no, but you have those two.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have a decent amount of domes. I have a lot of lights.
I think the bulbs should go separately. Do you think we should keep some of these boxes and then put them in the...
I don't know. I think the more we could get rid of, the better.
Okay.
I think it's mostly just like lights.
It really is.
I think it's like, I would say lights, bulbs, and miscellaneous.
Yeah. Well, you also have, like, I think that you have like a lot of like...
I do have some stuff in the garage too.
Yeah. Like you have a lot of like extra water bowls. I think that should be in its own separate thing. And then you have like tortoise diet and water crystals. I think that like a fixture box, a light bulb box, and maybe like 2 other boxes would be good. So we just need like 4.
So I think we should classify them kind of. So like kind of start separating them. So like that's empty. We don't need this.
Okay.
This is still one. Heat emitters could go with bulbs.
Okay.
And then we could kind of just start separating them and we'll see the categories that kind of form. Alright, Olivia, what do we have?
Okay, so we have right now 3 separate piles plus a weenie. We have the lamp fixture pile as long as like miscellaneous kind of electric stuff. There's like temperature readers there. We have, extension cords, etc. Then we also have all of your bulb sections. So we have all your light bulbs, all your heat lamps, bulbs. And then we have our final section, and that's just like miscellaneous stuff for your reptile enclosures, so like extra bowls, hides, substrate, etc.
Yep, so we have 3 bins. Not that much, to be honest. We actually have a bin over there that's going to serve as where we put the bulbs and everything. And look at the tops of my enclosures. It looks like we just moved in, to be honest.
Really nice.
So it's completely empty. The only things on them are just like I have over there behind Olivia. There's just some Tortellini things, his bathing bowl right there, and then his Missouri diet. Just put that there since I need to get to it frequently. And then on each enclosure is a little Tupperware thing, and that's for travel specifically if there's a fire or something we need to get out pretty quickly. Okay, so here's the light bulb box. I threw in some of these cartons too. Just throw them in here. I didn't want to get something totally separate just for that. We also have like a bunch of instruction things and whatnot there too. But this is mostly just our light bulbs, heat emitters, stuff like that. Fits perfectly. Okay, so we're waiting to go out to go get the couple storage bins we still need. Before that, I want to give a couple updates. For one, you're going to want to see Max, because Max is going through a head shed. And she looks like a completely different reptile. She is so not happy, guys. You don't even know. Look at that. What are you doing, Max? You're really grumpy, aren't you? Dell is still chunky. Getting kind of concerned at this point. A little less than a week until our next vet visit. But she's been holding on to these eggs for a while, and I'm just getting really concerned about it. Definitely longer than one should. I'm hoping surgery doesn't need to happen. Reptiles don't do good under anesthesia. It just doesn't react well with them. So I'm just a little concerned about doing all that with her, and I'm just hoping that this has a happy ending and it works out well. So, you know, we'll see. So the biggest update has to be I finally got the light cord or whatever moved out from behind Frappuccino's enclosure. It was such a dumb move of me to think to put it behind there. It was literally, I mean, like, you can't see it, but like in that little crack, there's a outlet back there. I put it down there thinking, hey, it'll look really nice because I can hide the cords. But guess what, guys? This is like over 1,000 pounds, probably with everything in it, you know, close to 2,000. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I finally moved it out. I like threw out my bag doing it. Basically, it really sucked. But like, finally did it. Had to remove a lot of rocks. It was painful. But now we have it running across to the other side and in a timer, so now I don't have to turn it on manually, and I'm set for that. Also, you might notice I took his ramp out. I just had to do some fixing up on it. Something was coming a little loose, but it'll be back in there today, and it's perfectly fine. Also, I actually didn't even plan to remove the cord the other day. It ended up just happening because, well, so I thought the socket blew because the lights, I turned them on, they flashed and went out. I had a surge protector, so the lights were fine, but this, you know, the power wasn't connecting anymore. So we took forever to have to, like, we stuck like kind of like something to reach down there and knocked out the plug and pulled it out. It was actually the surge protector, so I have this other surge protector here, not really the one I want for this. It's probably going to get replaced in a day or so. But the surge protector blew, which was kind of interesting. So that kind of led me to doing that. And it was kind of a whole thing of, you know, we were doing a deep clean of the house. So, you know, kind of fit in with that. Alright, so we got a couple bins from Walmart. Pretty big, more than we need, but my thinking is that we can just, fill in the...
Why did you tell me I was gonna hit the wall?
I saw that coming from when I grabbed this. Anyway, this is more space than we need, but that's fine because we'll probably just be getting more stuff, so works out. But congratulations, Olivia. Good job. Alright, so let's take tech stuff. Not really the tech stuff, but you know what I mean.
The fixtures?
Sure. At least I didn't back into a wall, okay?
I'm so mad that you didn't stop me.
You only have yourself to blame. But hey, good content for me. This is actually a webcam. I want to set up, well, first of all, I eventually, you know, long-term goals, would love to put wireless cameras in all my enclosures and just have them live streaming all the time. Barring like when I'm showering and stuff, because, you know, I frequent my house in the nude. Who doesn't? Well, I'm gonna be honest, who doesn't?
These are facts.
Yeah, exactly.
These are facts.
So, but really, for being serious, that would be really cool long term if I could get some wireless cams in here. Not saying a ton of people will watch it, but, you know, maybe even from work when I'm at school or whatever, it would be cool to tune in myself. But, yeah. I don't know where that conversation started.
We were talking about the camera on the ground.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so I originally did this because I'm very paranoid and I get really concerned about all these wood enclosures, and if I'm on vacation, I want to be able to see what's going on. Part of why I have that little Nest fire... I don't know the word.
Alarm?
Fire alarm. That's the word. Fire alarm right there. So I was going to set this up, but I was like, yeah, never mind. So I'll get to it eventually. Alright, let's do the last one real quick. I have a lot more water bowls than I thought I did, and like food bowls. No comment on that?
The thing is, I could have told you that, but every time we go somewhere else, you just keep buying more.
Alright, so real quick, guys. This video is gonna go a lot longer than I planned, but sad story. So what got me into reptiles eventually is, first off, I worked my butt off in my undergrad towards the later years, and my hobby was basically my job. So I was like, I need to do something else. So what it came down to was like, I wanted to either A, get into like, you know, astronomy and like get telescopes and stuff, or B, wanted to start housing like some type of pets. So I was like, let's start out with a beetle, right?
I hated this idea.
There was a long reason it was a beetle, because I don't think a lot of people think pets, beetles, but yeah. So this came up because these were the water bowls and stuff. So I had them. I did not realize beetles did basically nothing most of their life as larvae.
They're 90% of the time a worm.
Yeah, they were glorious scarab beetles, I think they were called. So I basically just had larvae that did nothing for a while. I took care of them and just wound up one day that they both died pretty much around the same time. Probably wasn't prepared for them. But then I was like, after that, I was like, I don't want to take care of bugs anymore because that didn't go too well, and I worked my way to reptiles. But yeah, I guess it's story hour today.
None of our reptiles have died, and we do take care of them.
Yeah. Well, I took care of the beetles. I just like, I think I wasn't as prepared for that. Also,
one of them went missing, or either one of them ate the other.
Well, they were in different enclosures.
No, do you remember? We had gotten two, and then one of them was missing a leg or something, and so you had...
Oh, he came missing a leg.
Yeah, and so you had contact the breeder, I guess that's what they're called, and he had sent you another one, like, to compensate for the missing leg of one, and then we put both of them in one cage, and one of them went missing.
This is making me look really bad, doesn't it?
Also, there were two separate beetles. It was two different beetles.
They were?
Yeah, two different species, because I remember writing the species on the
It's really bad that you know this and I don't.
Because I know when there are bugs in the house, John. Okay? That's my expertise.
Alright guys, so we cleaned up the reptile room. You want to give a once over real quick, just take a look down there. Looks super barren. Maybe get some nice art in here or something to make it look a little bit more pretty and stuff. But yeah, so we'll probably put labels on these and then we'll just put them in a corner somewhere, whatever works. One clarification on the beetles. They did live pretty long, and it was my first step sort of taking care of pets other than my dog right here. I wasn't as big into the hobby at that time, or I mean that was sort of kind of a different hobby, but you know, I was learning, I was getting started into it. Wasn't as serious, but I did do my best to take care of them, and I do take responsibility for whatever happens to my animals. But it was kind of like a fun intro story. I feel like everybody kind of has that one where they kind of mess up or something like that. Anyway, guys, that's it. We'll be doing another video in a couple days. Keeping it up. We'll get more informative soon. But yeah, stay tuned.